Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam amma ba'da. Hadeeth fillah. The question was asked regarding how to memorize Hadeeth. And similar to the Quran, Hadeeth, that a person who wants to memorize should take small portions, what is manageable for him or her, and recite it or read it many, many times. And it is said that, for example, some of the best hufaz that you'll find in the Ummah in general today, the Mauritanians, and that when they're children, that their parents will give them a page to go read 500 times and then come back. After 500 times, you've memorized it, and you've memorized it with excellence. So really, by just taking the time, reading over and over whatever you want to memorize, that this will be beneficial and help you to memorize. Likewise, it helps knowing and understanding the text. So if you are an English speaker, to know the meaning of the text in English. This will also help you in your memorization. Those are just some basic tips. Another thing I'll mention is that to make use or practice of it and revisit. So once you've memorized it or memorized a portion of it, make sure every day, a couple of times a day, especially in the first few days, that you go back over that text and you revisit that text several times. So for example, like some of the supplications that we learned, even before this video, I said one of the supplications to keep it in my mind. So by doing it, I'll do that several times a day, maybe in the salat as well, in sujood, and this helps me to keep it. After a while, it will become such a part of me, I won't even have to think about it. Right now, it's still at a stage where I have to think and reflect and try to remember parts of that dua. But the more that you use it, it becomes a part of you. Some hadith that I've memorized years and years and years ago, I know them so well that even if I don't say it for a month or whatever, I can come off my head with it because I know the hadith and I know the meaning. And that's just how our memorization, and there's plenty of people who have many better memorization tips, and I'm not the best memorizer, but what I have learned is that we all can do it bi'idhnillah ta'ala, because if I can do it, and I was surprised when I was in situations, especially of study, of having to be a student and having to memorize certain parts of the Quran, that amazed me that I was even able to do it. I did not think I could do it in the beginning at all, and it's just by continuing, it's devoting time. And there's a statement in Arabic, min jidda wajid, which means whoever strives, they will attain something. وَمَنْ زَرَعْ hasad, and whoever plants seeds, that they will reap the fruit or the vegetation from it. And we ask Allah the Almighty to accept our good and forgive our evil. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad.